Alrighty, what's up, superstars? Here we are at the KC Corporate Esports Cup. Today, we got quite the slobber knocker on our hands. A crew battle between two roaring competitors. It's already underway. We're just doing a little bit of pop and drop into the action. We got Team S Squadron versus the WellSky team up here. Got an interesting matchup. So two pretty high flyers here in the speed demon that is Inkling. Dash is going to be very fast, going to be using it a lot here from Sean. And then on the other side you have a little bit of lag, but you have Captain Falcon, the F-Zero racer, going to be trying to match the speed on the other side. Very cool. So, if you are unfamiliar with the format, we are doing a crew battle, which means basically each team has 5 combatants that will be jumping into various 1v1 matches, and whoever comes out. So each stock is each player has 3 stocks to their name, as you can see. As currently, each team has a total of 15, but you see that Sean just lost one. That will be going against his team, as every stock you lose goes against your team until they have 0. And a big roller combo there. Gonna take another stock, and we are even Steven here at this 2 stock apiece. Ooh, a big up smash to hit through the platform. Sean doing really well to kind of keep Hot Boys on the other side there. That roller gives him some space, but there goes the side B. That Falcon, that Raptor boost, gonna close the distance. Keep an Inkling in the corner. Very good positioning game here by Hot Boys. And now, almost connects the F smash, but the roll behind down smash gonna be a good reversal. But I don't know, Hot Boys just has the control here. Dang, and there goes the electric knee. And that is an emphatic way to take that second stock. Sean sitting only on 1 more stock here. Oh, okay, the roller combo, but it's just not enough. Hot Boys hanging on by a thread there. Gotta get away from that roller, but it connects in a full charge F smash. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1 stock game. We are coming out swinging. Oh no! Oh no, Nintendo, please! I just want to watch the game. Okay, but they're still fighting. That's just me. I just got booted out. And that's honestly not the worst outcome, but we were literally at the most crucial point of the game. It would have been so raw to see what happened there, but alas, Nintendo not really known for their internet infrastructure. I'm trying to see, because if there's anything I can do on my end to make sure that that doesn't happen, because obviously we're here in this stream because we want to watch the games. But you know, sometimes Nintendo just thinks otherwise. Okay, so I did a little bit of a discount double check there, and you know, this is, yeah, nice. All right, so only 1 remains. It seems like Hot Boys was able to take the stock and put up for the team. Hang on. Ow. So chat, it actually turns out this one, I mean, I still want to blame Nintendo because just the internet, the connection to everybody is kind of on them. But I will say, I did not have my LAN adapter plugged in. So maybe that one's on me. Maybe that one's on me. But we'll let bygones be bygones. See if it doesn't disconnect us here. Because who knows? Maybe it is Nintendo. Because, but I don't know. I think having a LAN wired connection is going to do a lot more in making sure that that's stable. But speaking of stable, I think I got it mixed up. Sean. So now we got Stevie in for SelectQuote, guys. On the mark, the hero Prince. We only got Falchion. Unfortunately, though, he immediately dropped the stock. And just to kind of refresh you guys on the crew battle format, each player for each of their respective teams only has 3 stocks to their name. And that's the only 3 stocks they have available. So losing every single stock is kind of equivalent to like losing game. And oh my goodness, Sean just putting on a show here, taking 5 stocks total with only 3 stocks to his name. Just that's mad efficient. This roller has been doing work, putting extra paint onto Stevie, making those smash attacks do more damage, and unfortunately Stevie's monk just hasn't had the answer. There goes a quick dancing blade to kind of, you know, even out this ground game. Big F tilt, but it doesn't quite tip her. Looking for the F smash, and oh my goodness, I got booted out again. There's no, okay, this time it can't beat me. I don't know why it would boot me out this time. If I go to the home menu, it won't kick me out, will it? Okay, I see. Okay, it's still using my Wi-Fi, so maybe that. But I'm not gonna like reset everything. That's just seems a little unnecessary. Nice. Let me go back to me. Let's do this. Okay, chat. All right, chat. Yeah, that's a little odd. So I think what I'll do is probably reset my thing, but the players there are about to get into the next one, so we should be good moving forward here. But I mean, at the very least, the action itself has been pretty good. Sean has been cooking with his Inkling. He's really leveled up, and he's connecting on his rollers, which is really good. He's landing these huge smash attacks, which, in conjunction with the roller, just deal a lot of damage. So, if you didn't know, the Inkling has a mechanic where any of the attacks they use that use their like painting tools add paint onto the enemy, and then that increases the amount of percent you take from their moves. It's actually pretty good. Pretty freaking good.
3, 2,
so
1,
we're back into it here. Get the new combatant squared up and ready to go. A jump on the Zero Suit Samus. Now Zero Suit Samus last year was a pretty powerful character in this format. Just being able to use like charge shot and missiles to kind of keep your opponent at a distance has been pretty invaluable. And we're on this Final Destination stage. We've seen some crazy comebacks happen here because of the lack of platforms. Dang, really? It's gonna kick me out again? Dude, okay. I'm not sure what I can do about that because it's just booting me out. Whack? kind of stinks. Well, hey, chat. You know, technology isn't always going to go your way, but you have me. So I think I'm not sure what else I can do. You know, I plugged in my LAN adapter. We're wireless. Just Nintendo doesn't like me. They did some server maintenance last week, which actually caused us to postpone some games. So maybe it just doesn't like me. I'm all updated. I'm just really unsure. I'll have to after this round, we'll just reset the arena and then hope for the best. If not, we're gonna keep finding a solution. We'll find solutions because I want to get you guys these games because that's what you're here for. You're here to see some games, and obviously I love talking to you all, but I don't think we're here to have just a one-on-one talk session while people are playing Smash. That's what we're trying to see. But you gotta love it. So if you are just tuning in here, this is the KC. We are here with the KC Corporate Esports Cup, and we got Team WellSky versus Team SelectQuote, and so far Sean has been going on a crazy run. He took 5 stocks by himself, which is a pretty big feat, and seeing as all players kind of only get 3 stocks to their name, being able to take 5, huge. And he went into the next match going against Joan and has the potential to take even more.
Step into the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I just did a quick refresh because we were having some technical difficulties, but I think we're ready and rocking to go. New arena up, new me, new connection, but not a new combatant for WellSky. Sean has been cooking. I think in total has taken 3 separate players Meaning it's 9 stocks for one guy. 9 stocks for one guy. That's 300% efficiency. But SelectQuote has sent in their ace. Oh my gosh, it just booted me out immediately. That's crazy. Okay, so it's just like a Nintendo thing. There's really nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. That's so sad. I want to see this. I don't know what. Let me see. I mean, at least it was by my sources. Yeah, and HomesGuy was able to take that one. But dude, what's Nintendo on today? I don't know what Nintendo's on today. It's just booted me out immediately. I'm like trying to watch, and then it just says nope. Yeah, the 300% efficiency was just too much. But we're gonna give it one more go. I mean, I'm doing everything I can. I swear, I'm doing everything I can to spectate these matches. But Nintendo just is saying no. It's just saying no. I don't know what else to say. I mean, and it's crazy because we got the Shulk out, and I love Shulk. Shulk's cool. I want to see some Shulk. And like honestly, it would be crazy if the SQ squad could make this comeback, because they are down not 9 anymore, but 6 stocks now, right? Yeah, the math works out. Because Sean had 3, Sean lost 3, but Sean took 9 stocks from the SQ team. So yeah, WellSky's in a really good position here, but they have put in one of their juggernaut pieces, and I think they can bring it back. It's possible. So they are in the arena. Let's see. Let's hope and cope and see if we can watch this absolute banger. As you can see by the scoreboard, 12-6 being the total. We're gonna have to see who Atlas plays though. The matchup. Oh, we're going back to Captain Falcon, but this time it's on the other side. We saw Captain Falcon from SQ's team. Unfortunately. Well, actually, no. The Captain Falcon from SQ's team actually put in some work. Was one to take 2 stocks from Sean, who just was, after that, an unstoppable force, and didn't lose a stock after that until HomesGuy came in and started doing some damage here. Speaking of doing damage, we're on the Buster. That F-tilt does 68%, and Atlas just dodges to his doom there, unable to get back to the stage. HomesGuy looking to really just put on a show. Goodness, not even being touched here yet, but a quick little down tilt there. Atlas finally knacks on at least 12%. There goes the Raptor boost. Atlas starting to put himself on the board, and you know, with that, able to try and combat their way back into it here. Right, Buster is online. That means not only does HomesGuy do more damage, but Atlas will do more damage to Homs. It's a you know, double-edged sword. Ooh, almost got the knee of justice there, but a big catch on that double jump. But the up B is actually going to give him a hug of love to get back to that stage. Okay, shielded the Raptor boost, but not able to punish. There goes a falling knee of justice. There goes the stomp. Not quite going to take the stock, but a big Falcon kick. Going to do some damage there. Another up B connects, but not quite taking the stock. A big tech from HomesGuy. Hanging on to this 3rd stock with everything he has, because you only got 6 stocks left on your team, so every little bit matters. Okay. Playing from that shield, using the big back air to zone out Atlas. Captain Falcon, you know, he has to use that speed to weave his way in between the Monado's power. There goes a double jump and a high recovery. Atlas squeezes right by WellSky, but there goes a roll and the F tilt connects completely. 167 on the Shulk here. Not looking to fall. Double forward air, and oh my goodness, we pressed Falcon kick off the stage. And man, Atlas buffers the Falcon kick, and when you're aerial and you use Falcon kick, you just dive bomb straight down to the blast zone. Oh my goodness. What a crazy 3-stock from the SQ team. That is exactly what they need, as it kind of brings back the lead down to only 3 stocks. SQ, they have a chance to kind of win out here. Yeah, this is crazy. So WellSky, they're gonna have to answer back, because this Shulk means business. This Shulk means business. Man, so if you are just tuning in, we're here with the KC Corporate Esports Cup 2026, baby. And we got a first week matchup between Team SQ and Team WellSky. And if you're unfamiliar with the format, we do crew battles here, which means each player on the team, they each have a team of 5, and each player has 3 stocks to their name. 3 stocks, and that's it. And you can carry these stocks in between these 1v1 matches to kind of rack up a lead for your team. So it really gets very tense, especially as we get down to the last stocks here, as each stock is very important for the team. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to all the sponsors of the event. The entire KC Esports Cup, powered by Dick Ray. Other sponsors to shout out, we got the SelectQuote, obviously their team playing here today. We got WellSky versus them. Big shout out to WellSky for sponsoring the event. We got Henderson Engineering, and of course the big lads KC Game On themselves for helping us put on this show. And yeah, if you guys want to support, whether it be your team, the tournament, or just Smash in general here at the KC Corporate Esports Cup, you can go ahead and drop a prime or a sub, and you'll get access. We're getting emoticons to help you support your teams. So yeah, you get a couple of perks, and you get to support the tournament so that we can have more like this. So it's been going crazy. All right, we're about to get right into it here. This crew battle has been down to the wire. We got the
3, 2, 1, go!
We got the Crom on the other side. Battle of the Swords, it seems. Oh my goodness, that was a very quick stop. What did I just witness? What did I just witness? Yeah, I'm sorry, but this Shulk, like I said, means business. And it's continuing to do damage with that Buster modifier. That F smash did so much, and the Smash modifier quickly switching over. WellSky takes the stock, and barely a scratch on him. This just seems unfair. This just seems unfair. Okay, it's alright. Omega here just needs to land a couple of hits, and if you could string up anything and at least take one stock here. things will be all good. Big parry. There goes the jab. Tries to put on the pressure with a dash attack. Just a couple of tilt attacks. And Omega, puts up a little bit of offense here. Good dancing blade. Gonna get some damage. There goes the up smash. Luckily, WellSky had that shield art in tow. Not gonna get launched too far. Almost connects another up smash there, which would have been a lethal blow. Oh, a big miscue on that air slash. And there goes the backslash. Not connecting, but big attempt from WellSky anyways. Yeah, this is a tough one because, Guam usually, enjoys kind of the distance he can put between him and his opponent with his sword, that trusty falchion, but Schultz, one of the few sword fighters with just a much larger sword. If you're going to be playing at that distance, you're going to find yourself on the bad end of an F smash. All right, Omega recovers to the ledge, tries to sneak by with that up smash, but not quite connecting. Does get the up B to crit barely. Shield is back online, so unfortunately Omega won't be able to take a stock here for a little bit until that goes away. Just needs to find one big blow. That dash attack is not going to do it. Omega covers again, rolls behind, tries to get the X tilt. Just one big blow will do it. Oh, and tries to go for the strike, but it just doesn't come out in time. And there goes the forward air. And WellSky once again by the skin of his teeth.
I got through that pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, my Switch is going to sleep. You can't go to sleep. There's just insane action going on right now. How could you possibly even darken the screen? That's crazy. But insane action. We are tied 6 stocks apiece. 2 members left on both teams. Oh my goodness. This could go either way. WellSky, though, has been on an absolute tear, just going player after player, stock after stock, not losing one himself, getting really close, but every time he just squeezes by. And it's just the ability to kind of play like every stock is your last stock that just buffs you up, because it makes you a lot more careful in scenarios where you kind of play a little bit more lackadaisical if you're like, oh, I got 2 more stocks. But no, in the crew battle format, each of those lives, you gotta play like it's for your life. But speaking of, we're back into it. All right, the Ness is gonna be the counter pick of choice. Now, the unfortunate thing here is that, oh really? I guess that is unfortunate. Dude, what did this maintenance do? What did this maintenance do? Because it's caused me to get booted out every single time. Well, not every single time. We got to see that banger of the last game, so at least we got that. But we'll just have to see basically the carnage after the fact, because it will not let us look at that match since it booted us out. Very, very sorry for you guys. But hey, you get to see me. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're just tuning in, we got quite the banger. It's only week 1 here in the KC Esports, the KC Corporate Esports Cup. And SelectQuote going off against Team WellSky, and they are really going at it. Like, we had a crazy start with Sean's Inkling, was able to take 9 stocks. 9 stocks. That was an insane run. But, then SelectQuote was like, all right, we're going to drop in the big guns. And WellSky came in, cleaned up, and brought the set back to even. So 6-6 is the score count right now. And I believe it's Fassi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but my guy, the Ness player, coming in, trying to see if he could take at least 1 stock off of WellSky, because he seemed untouchable. There have been multiple games where he's sitting at 150 plus on this third stock, and he just seems so elusive. He's just unable to lose that stock, which is very important because in the crew battle format, yeah, you carry over your stocks, but you don't carry over percent. So if you 3-stock somebody at 999%, you go into that next match 3-stock 0%, and you are running scot-free. And that's exactly what WellSky has been doing. So, oh, the H is silent. Okay. I could get with that. Yeah, we do need a savior though, but it looks like my people on the ground, they're telling me and that the game has concluded. Let's see. Oh, and it's a WellSky victory. When we get into the game, we'll see how many stocks he ended up with, but this means that WellSky is down to their last player. This will be potentially the last match for WellSky if the anchor here doesn't come through. Here, we'll go back to me because obviously, as the anchor, the final member of WellSky is gonna make a big grand entrance, so I won't do anything there. But yes, so far the Shulk has been sweeping. Came in and immediately just started taking stocks left and right, and has seemed untouchable. So this anchor from WellSky is gonna have to do a lot. All right, so let's get back into it because our final combatant, I think. Oh, they did not join the arena yet. Man, my people up high. Oh, there we go. They were just a couple seconds behind. You know, I got my people on the ground that are supposed to give me these updates, and sometimes they're a little iffy. They gotta step their game up. For you guys not in on the joke, it's me. I'm the people on the ground. We're running a one-man show here tonight, but obviously, of course, I will give the due flowers to all the sponsors of the event. The KC Esports Cup, sponsored by Dick Ray, sponsored by SelectQuote, WellSky, Henderson Engineering coming through, and of course KC Game On for putting the whole show on. But let's get right into it. Coulter with the Phantom Beef, the comeback king himself, Joker, versus WellSky. Please don't kick me out. 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 Oh my god. Dude, what did I do? What did I do? I just wanted to watch. I hope it isn't the last game, but I can at least give you guys this update. WellSky only had one stock. He only had one stock. So I'm gonna have to call my people at Nintendo because this is crazy. This is crazy. Dude, they did they did some server maintenance last week, and it seemed to have just completely fried my freaking ability to spectate games. I mean, we saw a couple of games. We saw a couple of WellSky dominations, and we got to see the beginning of Sean's little run of taking 9 stocks. So it's not all for naught, but it is a little unfortunate, especially if this is going to be the last game of this crew battle. But we have no clue of knowing until everything comes out. But wait, my people, they're giving me knowledge here. Oh, and Coulter was able to take it. So it wasn't the last one. Hopefully this time I won't get booted out, because this one will actually be the last game. So Coulter was able to take down WellSky 1 stock. Huge. That's freaking huge. But we don't know what the damage is on how many stocks Coulter was able to make it out with. Because it would be a very big difference from having 3 stocks from that game to 2 stocks from that game, or 1 stock from that game. that snare, but I'm just gonna put what I see. Yeah, yeah, it's snare.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Oh, it's 3 stocks apiece. Okay, so Coder. Oh my goodness! Please, please. No. Why? Why? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Like chat, I don't know what to tell you. Like I have the wired connection. I'm just trying to watch. Well, we tried, guys. We tried. We tried our best, but at the end of the day, you guys are left with me. I don't know what else to say. Dude, it truly is a Nintendo moment. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you know, I did my part. I got my LAN adapter. I connected the wired connection. I got Google Fiber. We got Google Fiber, so we're doing as much as we could, but alas, Nintendo has smited me from spectating that final game because it was too heat. That's probably what it was. It was just too fire. Too good for mortal eyes. And really, maybe they were saving us from a life-changing, life-altering event. Because this last game, I mean, with the SQ comeback, with the Sean super crazy start, I mean, this last game, it's going to decide it all. It's that 300% efficiency. Yeah, exactly. The 300% efficiency. Ever since then, ever since I dropped that, it's been just communication error occurred. That's all I've seen ever since that. It's crazy. I have to tell the combatants next time, hey, could you try and not cook so hard, okay? Let's bring like the cooking scale, like knock it down 3 stocks, you know? So, unfortunately, I'll just have to rely on my guys, you know, my team on the ground to tell me what happens in that game, because it is just too fire for mortal eyes. And we'll see who comes out on top. Man, it really has been a fire game though so far. I mean, so I guess kind of going back to it. I mean, and it's only week 1. Like we got a nice and cool 7-week regular season here. So week 1 being this Fuego, this Flames. I'm excited for what we got here at the KC Esports Cup 2026 edition, sponsored by Dick Ray. So, yeah, I mean the I believe Team WellSky, you know, they came out strong. They had Sean on point with that inkling, painting everybody orange and then sending them away with the roller ink brush combo. One of my favorites. He took 9 stocks, and this is where the 300% efficiency comes from. After that, Team SQ brought in the GOAT, the Shulk, and stocks just started flying. And I'm not talking SQ stocks because they were not able to touch that man. He did not drop a stock. And that was until my boy that wasn't until was it Omega that came in and took 2 stocks from Homsky there? And I know Coder finished the job. You know, he was like, okay, you did good. I'll finish the job. And he took that last stock, and now we're 3 apiece. And Palutena versus the Joker is gonna, not the Joker, that's a different guy. Joker, the Phantom Thief from Persona 5. that's going to be our final match, and we'll see who comes out on top. I mean, that's a pretty cool matchup, you know, really kind of like, I don't know, like 2019 vibes, because Joker being one of the first DLC characters, Palutena being a base game character, you know, none of the crazy new characters. Those are just good old ones from the first year of the game. Oh, and the match has wrapped up, and Nair takes it. A big dub. Ooh, and it really came down to the wire. It really came down to the wire there. Nair only got that victory with one stock left. Wow, what a banger. What a banger. So I'm going to touch base with the game to see what's going on. Because I need to get a couple things, and I think we that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Team SQ won that round. That's crazy. Okay, so, yeah, we're getting back into round 2 here. Should I start a new arena? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to have to, like, get a new arena. We'll see. If it boots me out on the start of this second round, I'll make a new one, and then we'll go from there. But I think it should be fine. I don't know. It's like, but we're going into round 2. So if you guys are just tuning in, or if you're unfamiliar, it is best to 3. Is there a way I could denote that they won one? I don't know if I can do this best way. Maybe. But we are in round 2, so everything has reset. Each team got their 15 stocks back. No, that's not it. So, so the crew battles, they're best of 3. So, round 1 went to Team SQ, and now we're running it back, 15 versus 15 stocks. We're getting right back into it. So, if WellSky wins this one, we're going to a game 3. But if SQ are able to take another 15 without losing their 15, then they are the supreme victors of week 1. It is a best of 3 crew battle. So yeah, we are in for a real one here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we're in it, and it's the Falcon Ditto. Are you kidding me? I can turn it. All right, so they're just going blow for blow here. Oh my goodness, and Hot Boys is the first Falcon to fall. I like that, the alliteration on that. I don't know exactly like that. I like it. Okay, and I like that we're on FD, you know, it kind of is just the ultimate stage for 1v1 dittos, you know? If you're playing the same character, you might as well go to FD. A true test of skill. And might. Oh my goodness, a beautiful setup there from Hot Boys, that down smash. Nets him the stock. Back air into the forearm there. Hot Boys really trying to mount this comeback. Atlas trying to cover the dodge, can't find it. There goes a Raptor boost. Calls out the air dodge to the ground with a big F smash. He tries to connect another one. 2 for 3 on the F smashes here. Okay, big down tilt. And the Nair off stage. Atlas with a clean edge guard. Gonna clean it up. Hot Boys, though, looking to strike back. On the edge here. Tries to size up a knee, but can't find it. There goes the quick jab. Finishes off the rapid jab, putting Atlas at 120. Next big hit will do it. And there goes the F smash. Count it. 3 for 4. Or I guess actually that was Atlas who was 2 for 3. I'm just, you know what? They're both Falcon. We'll just put them all in one batting average, right? Okay, quick down tilt. Oh, big whiffs on both sides. Man, Atlas is just trying to sweep the leg. He said sweep the leg, sweep the leg, sweep the leg. And finally that third down tilt finally connects. There he goes again, sweep the leg. Oh my goodness! Connects with the stomp, and Atlas barely ekes it out with a one-stock victory in the Falcon Ditto. That was freaking beautiful. That was beautiful. That was Smash Bros. That was Smash Bros. I freaking love that, especially with the end there. Timing his stomp with the recovery from Hot Boys. Atlas perfectly timed that down air to just spike and send Hot Boys straight to the blast zone. Leave no room for error. I mean, you really can't end a Falcon Ditto any other way than a stomp. Like, come on. That's just picturesque and honestly a beautiful thing. But we got our next combatant in the Gladiator Arena. Stevie Zerf, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I believe Stevie Zerf was on the Marth last time, if I don't. Yeah, if I recall correctly. And we're running it back.
3, 2, 1, go!
Getting right into it. Atlas is gonna have to drop the 2 stocks because they only made it out of that last bout with 1 stock. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Stay spectating. All right. Oh no, Stevie. Okay, Stevie recovers back. Oh, another big stomp. Stomp, sweep the leg. Stomp, sweep the leg. I like that, Atlas. Keep it up. Okay, Stevie Zer does get a big snag. Oh, tries to connect that up smash, but it just doesn't work out. Big sword swipe potentially here. Oh, the Raptor boost just barely falls short. Okay, Atlas gonna probably look for edge guard. Has been pretty good on those things, but Stevie Zer with a super high recovery, able to make it back. But big Falcon kick gets Atlas to full stage control. There goes a knee, but a quick counter from Stevie. And a big down smash on the tipper there, just kind of really pushing forward the lead. Stevie Zer just needs one more big hit to connect to kind of seal out this stock, but can't quite find it. A great recovery up here. Atlas, what's your choice? Oh, okay. I thought we could squeeze it out. We could squeeze it out. Hey, you know, honestly, like, Nintendo got me questioning it. Like, oh, okay. It literally ended like 3 seconds after. So, like, why did they even boot me? Just, like, let me at least see the end. It literally ended 3 seconds after. Or, I guess you guys will see here, but the peoples are telling me that they finished. Yeah. So Stevie was able to take the stock. Good job. This has been crazy so far. All right. into it. I'm sorry, chat. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. You caught me. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't want the thing to freaking boot me out again. I'm trying my best here. All right, Stevie Zer versus Sean on the Inkling. We've been getting a lot of Final Destination here. Ooh, big dodge. I like the spot dodge there from Sean, and there goes the Splat Bomb. Actually didn't even need it, just went through and dash attack. There's a big Ink Brush swipe, and another Splat Bomb connects. The sniper Sean gotta take that first stock in style. Come on, guys. You like that alliteration. I know I do. Okay, there goes the roller. Dude. Another roller. Not able to get the Ink Brush though. Gotta wait for higher percents for that ground to kind of keep them in this stationary for longer, but why do you need the Ink Brush? I mean, why do you need the roller when you have the Ink Brush? You know, just hit him with the F smash, take the stock. All right, big dancing blade there from Stevie, but can't quite find the follow-up. There goes a big slash, but can't find the second hit. It's always that second hit that where Sean is being a little bit more perceptive and getting the upper hand. There goes the roller. But Sean can't get to the ground in time. Big match from Stevie Zer. Goes for the dancing blade there, gets some damage. And once again, but this time the dancing blade not quite working. Sean had it scoped out. Oh, barely whiffs on the Ink Brush and on the roller, but just waits again. Catches the roll with the roller. I mean, it's just natural. It's just natural. Sean takes it. I think that was a 3-stocker, yeah. You know, I haven't saw a full game without Nintendo kicking me out that I kind of forget what it looks like. Yeah, it was a 3-stock. An absolutely savage squid from Sean. I like that one. I'm taking that one from you. That one, mine now. That's my thing. Savage squid. Yep. Savage squid Sean. Yep, that's me. Sean the savage sniping squid. How many more could we add? Sean the savage sniping squid. All right. Oh, I thought my people, they're giving me bad info. I thought they were already in there. But gives us a little bit of time to recompose, you know, with the scoreboard there. We can talk about where we're at right now. So far, these two teams in the second round getting a bit more comfortable with their opponents. They've been going blow for blow. Obviously, Sean with the 3-stock does afford SQ a 3-stock lead. But this next player from WellSky, they're probably going to bring in a banger. And yeah, there he goes. Himself, WellSky on the shoulder. Last time these two had a bout, I believe WellSky, or at least in round 1, WellSky did come out on top. Obviously, Sean got a little bit of something to prove here to kind of put the team back on the map. Okay, speaking of the map, we are on PS2. You know, what Birdie told me that this is like best games are made, and oh my goodness, so far 80-0 and climbing. Smash art, and wow, the 0 to death from WellSky. That smash art just is elite. Okay, Sean. Unfortunately, not looking so savage from the corner there. Just needs to find one hit to kind of get himself back into it. There goes the roller. His trusty roller does net him some stage control there. Gonna use his ink. Big grab there. And Sean was like, okay, I got 0 to death. Let's breathe, and play it slow. And that's exactly what you gotta do. Oh, because if you keep running fast with that roller, you'll get kicked out and a communication error will occur. Gosh dang it, man. You know, honestly, I've been told to look on the bright side. Things could be worse. They could be experiencing a communication error, and then that would be bad, you know? It's just me getting kicked out. And honestly, like, could be worse. Could be worse. But we saw WellSky in there. He was doing some nasty work. But I don't know. Sham was finding a bit of a better game plan to kind of address it. I liked how he was kind of slowing down the pace. You know, using the splat bomb to get him some space, using the splatter shot to control some area, and just kind of keep WellSky out. But man, it sometimes just feels like a freight train, especially with some of those Monados that increase your speed. And yeah, WellSky just ended up on top there. All right. Well, I don't know what the damage is, but Sean getting booted out the arena means that he did lose 3 stocks. It's a big thing though. If he was like able to at least take 1 stock from WellSky, that would be kind of the difference. Because WellSky stocks, they are worth a lot. If anything, if round 1 is anything to let us know. But here in round 2, WellSky has evened it out in terms of player count. There's 3 players apiece on each side. So it will be interesting to see how this one... I hear myself. Yeah, if you guys could either mute the stream or mute yourself if you're listening to it, so I don't hear myself. All right. So we saw this same counter pick last round. Unfortunately, it didn't work out as well. But this time, WellSky only has 2 stocks this time. And this time, we're actually spectating it. Because I didn't actually get to see this match because Nintendo kicked me out. But, hey, we gotta be nice or they'll do it again. The issue is that, honestly, Shulk is pretty mean to Ness. He has a Monado. The Monado is that red handy-dandy sword he has on his back there. A lot of his sword swings are bigger than Ness's entire character model. So it makes it really hard for Ness to get it. It's most definitely an uphill battle. Anytime Ness kind of like jumps or is occupying any aerial area next to Shulk, he can just get swatted like a fly. So they'll really have to play around that super well. Things could just go downhill really quick. It's for sure an uphill battle. Luckily though, we've gotten some damage, but oh man, on a whiff grab, that back air is just gonna delete your stock. This guy playing a little bit of hopscotch. Goes into speed art, says we're going from hopscotch to just a street race here. Buster mode online, looking to do some damage. Got a little stuck on that platform. Kind of funny. Okay, does find a forward air. Find the stock. Not find it. Oh, forward air barely connects, and then you see. Barely squeaks by, and the yo-yo does not beat the sword, unfortunately. Gonna have to go for the PK Thunder recovery and right into the loving steel? I don't know what the Monado is made
The
of.
future is
Most swords are
ours
made
to
of steel, but
decide.
that is like a lightsaber type thing. The way he swings it around, it looks like plastic, but I know it's not plastic. I don't. I'd have to play the games to figure out what it's actually made of, but I'm sure there's like a in-canon, in-lore answer, but that is not my expertise. Not my expertise. I would not know. I would not know. But WellSky, another 3 stocks to his name, has claimed 6 now so far. Funnily enough, that is the amount of stocks that Team SQ has left. So 2 players on their side before they end up losing this week 1 match. They have to lock in if they want to push it to a game 3. But obviously one of the largest hills to climb is going to be standing right in front of them. It's that Shulk from Team WellSky that has just been doing some damage to their numbers. But these last 2 are going to be the anchors for Team SQ, and I think they could bring it back and maybe bring us to game 3. Let's see how it goes. Koter is in, and last time Koter was the one to take the last stock from WellSky, put him back on the bench. We'll see if he's able to do it again. Obviously, the circumstances are a bit different. WellSky had 1 stock last time, got 2 this time. So double the threat he was last time. We'll see how that goes.
3, 2,
Shulk versus Joker. I mean, they kind of have a little bit more in common than you think as 2 protagonists of their respective games. But in actually Smash, I don't think they really share that many traits. You know, Joker, kind of a bit more bob and weave type of guy. You know, he's going in, going out, try to see if you will do an option that he could just slide right back in and punish you. That's the type of play style that Joker goes for. While Shulk just kind of has the big Monado, and he's just kind of swinging you and keeping you out of the zone while also putting on the pressure with these big moves like the forward smash, and that smash art will eviscerate your stock sub 100%. Koter sitting at 2 stocks now. The Buster mode is online, and it seems like WellSky is too. Okay, a big E-Hot to kind of get some room back, but there goes the down throw. Buster mode just sets it up as a perfect combo throw. Koter, though, has the big man behind him. Arsene accentuates all of Joker's moves, including that counter. But as you can see, the Rebels gauge is about 33% full and dropping. Not gonna have the big man behind him for much longer. Can you see all the stock? No, and there goes an air slash, putting Koter on the back foot. Does use the Rebels guard though to get back some more of that Rebels gauge, but Arsene only shows up when that meter is completely full. Right. A quick back air from Koter, but can't find footing there. Tries to find a punishment just a little late, which isn't something you usually say about Joker because he's so fast, but WellSky has just been so elusive. Trying to size up a back air here, both players honestly, and the air slash not quite taking it, giving Koter a second chance at life. The wings of redemption here are on the side of Joker, but shield art is online, meaning that any of our Arsene's hits won't really send Shulk that far, but WellSky just gets a grab and does bait out the counter. If you don't get the counter hit off, it leaves you completely vulnerable to a counter attack from WellSky there. And big tech chase with the Monado art switch. WellSky is literally cooking. Koter just kind of dodging back and forth, hoping for his life. Finally gets some offense with that dash attack here. Arsene makes it possible to maybe take this stock, but Koter can't play it too fast or show his hand because Arsene will be leaving as soon as he shows up. Okay, the counter doesn't quite work out there. The big roll and the dash attack. Koter does find a stock. Arsene with a big assist. Okay, a bit of a gun spray there to kind of keep WellSky at bay, but Smash Art online, hitting that coder. We'll die to the next hit here. Gonna hang on to that ledge for dear life. Okay, Smash Art is offline, and the threat, immediate threat, is gone. But WellSky, he just kind of keeps the pressure going. Coder, you may be out of the woods, but you're not out of danger. Or, I don't know, I think I botched that saying. But, speaking of botched, WellSky did not botch that at all. Forward air, pops the Rebel's guard, putting Coder in a vulnerable state, follows up with an air slash, and sends Coder packing. What a game. What a game. So, that means... Sheesh. Okay. Team SQ. Only one anchor left. 3 stocks to their name. 1 player. It's all on them. We're here at the KC Corporate Esports Cup 2026, presented by Dick Ray. Sponsored by Henderson Engineering, SelectQuote, the guys over at WellSky, and of course, KC Game On. We are here at potentially the final bout of this Week 1 showdown between Team WellSky and the Squadron of SQ. Omega gonna be the anchor here. Gonna see if they can start this comeback here, or if WellSky can put away SQ for good. I see the beginning of Omega's name. Oh my goodness. Gosh dang it. I wanted to see this one. It's potentially the last match of the day, but it's okay. It's alright. Dude, I really wonder what happened with that server maintenance, you know? Like, what did they do? What did they do? This wasn't happening before. Now it's happening now. I'm gonna have to contact my guys at Nintendo and write them a really strongly worded letter about their servers and the games that they caused me to not be able to spectate, you know? But, no, it's funny because what I was about to say is that it, for Omega, it's HCFX Omega. I don't know if there's any Yu-Gi-Oh heads out there, but those 4 letters make me think of Halki Fiberax, but I know for sure that that's not what it stands for. But I don't know. It's just like, you know, those 4 letters just give me that correlation. That's just the first thing that came to mind. I didn't even play that deck. Heike, you could show me the card art and I wouldn't know it was Halki Fiberax unless it had the name Halki Fiberax. So, but it's just such a fun word to say. Yeah, I mean we're all in the Smash 6 waiting room. We're coming up on a decade. It's been 7, maybe 8 years. This game came out in 2018, so yeah, 8 years. Technically, it's 2018 of December, so we got a couple months before the 8-year anniversary, but holy. And then hopefully, because they're releasing a new, what we really need is a new online apparatus environment. I don't know. It feels like, especially nowadays in the modern fighting game landscape, they figured it out. They figured out online connections. Obviously there will be some iffy things and some people will drop out, but for the most part, you know, games like the newest Tekken, Guilty Gear, heck, even staying with platform fighters, Rivals of Aethers 2, they've figured out how to get those connections a lot better, and it just seems like Nintendo is always a little bit behind. But speaking of behind, Team SQ is behind as they have officially lost the match. WellSky ending up on top, meaning that he restocked HCFX Omega. So, a beautiful conclusion So, ladies and gentlemen, let me kick it back to me. What a fun one. I mean, that first round was an absolute banger. Second round, also more of the same. So the first round, it was a little bit more swingy. Like, we had Sean, who took like 9 stocks, and then we had Ham's guy come in and taking like 9 stocks, and then we had a crazy epic battle at the end. That was pretty hype. And then round 2 was actually kind of the opposite, where the beginning, it was more back and forth, just 3 stock, 3 stock, 3 stock, 3 stock. And then at the end, Ham's guy kind of came in and just cleaned it up and just sent us home. So a cool week 1 here at the KC Corporate Esports Cup, presented by Dick Ray. Big shout out to the sponsors, of course. We got WellSky. Congrats on the dub. SelectQuote. Congrats on not getting the dub, but you'll be back for week 2. And Henderson Engineering, and of course KC Game On putting the whole show on. So thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, this has been your big boy. Okay, this has been your boy Big M, and I'll be signing out.